going on YouTube? We're back. Gonna roll a Dalmatian 2 on Underdog. $1 draft. Talk about some news while we're at it. Oh, location error. Obviously the thumbnail for She Rice, as most of you probably already know, is not getting suspended right away, so he'll be able to play the first 4 games, I think it was. His hearing with the NFL is not till September 30th, which is kind of weird for them to do, but he will be playing to start the season, probably get suspended mid-season, maybe late season, never know. So kind of weird now. Joe Mixon 6 minutes ago, no lock for week 1, isn't a lock to be ready. Missed the off-season program. So a lot of dispute here on Twitter. One of those ego-driven weirdos said he hit multiple sources, said that something about Joe Mixon's foot, ankle, and that he might not play this year at all, and he's like completely out on him, blah blah blah. Albeit just somebody that has a bunch of followers but won't even out what they said and blah blah blah. So kind of not a believable source there. We don't believe people that are afraid to not even just out sources, just say what was said. However you want to interpret that. But that was the news on Mixon, so I think he plays this year. When he plays, who knows? I mean, clearly they want him to go week 1, but I mean, we saw this with CMC last year, sort of. This kind of theatric. But his was Achilles, and that's a lot worse than just a foot ankle. Unless it is stemming over to the Achilles, and we just don't know that and don't have that reported. Neighbors goes at 3 here. These are dollar drafts, so they can get kind of freaky, I will admit. We'll go ahead and just get CMC though. We're playing to win this. Not going to get too crazy here. We get CMC at 8. Said it before, I'll say it again. These smaller and shorter timed contests that are out in the market, they close quickly within a couple of days, maybe 1 to 2 days. Definitely pays to get weird. Because the ADPs are going to be the same throughout the contest. They're not going to change in 2 days. Not that it doesn't pay to get weird in other contests that are open longer, like BBM, but if you're drafting all the time, you're naturally getting different teams based on ADP, so it's a little bit of a different process on that. So we went CMC. We'll go CMC Henry. We'll go CMC Big Dog. Derrick Henry's been falling in drafts from what I've noticed. So the reason we get Henry is because AJ Brown goes. Also, for those who haven't been on here, this is the new board. I don't mind it. Bigger, I will say. It's bigger, so better, or at least it feels bigger. Well, I guess not exactly true, because before I don't remember this still being up. I'm pretty sure it was full board, but I can't remember right now. I don't know why. What do we want to build here though? We have CMC, Derrick Henry start. Get some nice ADP value on Derrick Henry. I would be fine if people were getting so weird that we can just gobble up value. I mean, that's nice to do in the middle of the draft. At the 8, that's the nice part about drafting here. is that you can get like natural unique starts, which I think CMC Henry is like unique enough in this too, where a ton of teams probably won't get this. Garrett Wilson goes, Lamar goes, so we'll be getting that. Allen goes. JSN goes, so our next pick, 45. Let's go James Cook. I think I took James Cook in my other one too. Just not a fan. Like I've taken a ton of Devontae, but he's been falling. Obviously not here though. Marv's falling a ton. Could have taken Marv. Could have gone Jaden. I do like Jaden. Could still go Jaden, honestly. Never mind. Jaden goes. Um. Let's do Hurts. Philly or Buffalo bring back. Definitely gonna be a hard one to get through here, in my opinion. But maybe we can push Devonta Smith to 56. I've seen it before. We're set on running back for quite a while. All right, Ken Walker off the board. It's going slower than earlier, man. I swear I had my I was doing it on my phone, and the picks were ripping. Terry falling to 44. He's been a faller since he hasn't been in practice. Barkley, McConkey, Wilson, McLaurin. Pretty good start. Sutton, Ridley off. Travion off at 51 is crazy. Devontae does go at 53. Bummer. Bummer. I like me some Waddle here, please. Hunter goes, so we'll get Waddle. And then I'm stoked to get one of Adunze, Pearsall, or Igbuka. Pearsall goes at 58, so not happening. Adunze goes at 60. And Ibuka goes, so Nice, dude. You have literally gone 6 receivers. Huge for you, dog. Do we want to ride on the coattails of Chris Olave? Let's go Jerry Judy. I, unlike others, am not the biggest fan of Olave this year. I mean, at his price now, not as bad, but at the same time, he's been like supposed to be the guy for so long now, and QB play is part of it, but he's always on and off the field. I already have Jalen Waddle, who's always on and off the field, so prefer not to have 2 receivers that are like that. Jalen Waddle, we have 9.5% of. Olave, we have 8% of. And Judy, we have 9.5%. So, like, I'm not that mad about. Like, I'm fine being at 8% on Olave. But anyway, 3 running backs start: McCaffrey, Henry, Cook, Hurts, Waddle, Judy. I mean, I could have gone Jennings there, and I do like going Jennings there sometimes. He ends up going the pick after me. I have a ton of Jawan Jennings, albeit not in these $1. We'll probably do like 5 of these $1 to get $5 worth. 20K to first though. Turn a little $1 holla into 20 bands would be nice. But I do want to get some more puppies in, so maybe we just stream a puppy after this, and I'll do some of these $1 off stream. They're gonna close probably by tomorrow night. I think the tough part about going no receivers through 4 is like, obviously the receivers just go so early in this, but the late receivers are pretty gross. There's a lot of injuries playing out right now. That's just how it's going. We can't take tight end. End up taking Jaden Reed again. Everyone's injured in this range, dude. It's ridiculous. I should have taken Jaden Higgins. Take Jaden Reed for the Baltimore bringback, though. That's fine. Took Jaden Reed in this team earlier, and James Cook on the draft earlier, I should say. We would take a falling Khalil Shakir at 89. I wouldn't mind it. I would also take just Jaden Higgins as well. Jordan Mason off. Jalen Warren's technically an option here, but we're gonna go Jaden Higgins. Now let's start it with a 1-3-4-0 build. Is we have Hurts, McCaffrey, Henry, Cook, Waddle, Judy, Jaden Reed, and Jaden Higgins. So go with the double J, triple J's, all J's. Jalen, Jerry, Jaden, and James Cook, and Jalen Hurts. So this is the team of the J's, dog. Hell yeah. I like the start. I mean, definitely just some boom bust ass wide receivers playing the spike weeks, like all 4 of them. Well, we don't know anything about Higgins yet, but like, assuming since he's the 2 in Houston, and if Nico plays every game, like the boom bust weeks are there with him. We already know that's Jaden Reed. Jerry Jeudy was a little more consistent last year, but we'll see how it plays out this year. Typically a boom bust spike week guy, and then Jalen Waddle, obviously the same. looking for our 3 running backs to stay healthy all year and just beast points for us. Wouldn't mind a little Mark Andrews at tight end. We do need probably one more receiver in this range, though. ETN off the board. Could go Dobbins, though. Finish up a running back. How do we feel about that? I actually like that. We're going to stop a running back there. I like that, and then we can get Jordan Love, CJ Stroud later with this or Tua, honestly, with this Jalen Hurts team. Receiver wise, do we want to go? We probably do need Ayuk. We can get him. Him or Loveland. Probably do need Ayuk. I do. Oh, man, I like Loveland. We ready for week 6. Do I want to put that? I mean, I'm going to need to draft 8 receivers. Loveland goes. We'll go Ayuk. What do you got, CMC? I think of it like, okay, so like, think like, we're going to need 3 tight ends. We're going 4 running backs, 2 quarterbacks. It's going to be a 2-4. Two, 4, 8, 3? Is that what it would be? No, we could do 2, 4, 9, 3. Maybe. Or go another quarterback. We'll see what the board gives us, to be honest. We could go 3, 4, 8, 3. Or we could go 2, 4, 9, 3. Kind of what I'm thinking. I think we're set on running back. It would be nicer if they all had different buys, but I think we can get away with it. Yeah, we can see what the board gives us. Damn, what the hell? Quarterbacks are rolling. We're on the board. Just double down on Houston receivers. Damn, I should have went Kincaid there. Still could go Kincaid. We could go Goddard actually as well. I think we do go Goddard. Excuse me. Kincaid ends up going at 133, so yeah, we'll go We'll go Dallas Goddard, get our stack. And apparently not. Still. Alright, well, we're just going to take Jake Ferguson. Need a tight end. I mean, why are you taking Goddard there, bro? What are you doing? Mitchy Pocket? Should slap you up the face, Mitchy Pockets. Like, what are you doing, brother? Just absolutely snipes me like a schlub, bro, you bitch. Well, Bryce Young off of 135. Dude, quarterbacks are just running amok in this. At this rate, we don't even get two. Where's the Tyreek team? Bo Nix, JJ. Oh, he's taking two for sure. For sure he takes Bo Nix, right? Not Bo Nix, Tua. Yeah, Cam Ward, dude. Like, what? I have to backstack somebody. I have to go trade Tucker. All right, so he doesn't go Tua. I mean, we have a chance, I guess. We do have a chance unless we get sniped. We don't, thank God. We get Tua. Lock him in. Could double down with Tillman too? Maybe? We could get the bring back with Ertz and Fergie. Maybe we do that. I like that a little bit. Do you like Tillman now? Like we could get Johnny later. I have no problem being a Johnny guy. Kate Odd, when do we pick again? 76 and 185. Tillman goes. Let's go Ertz. I don't have a ton of Zach Ertz. Gives us like the tight end bring back. It was either Ertz or McMillan at this point in the draft. Just because San Francisco bring back, or I mean Miami bring back. My bad. San Fran plays Chicago, but we need another tight end. Before it got real ugly. We'll see how far Isaiah Likely keeps falling. I wouldn't mind having him as well. Still think Jonnu could be a big part. And then Kate Otten as well. So we have some things we can work with. I mean, Harold Fannon's always an option too. Do have Judy. Likely off at 169. 1 hour ago, NFL initially proposed a lengthy suspension that would sideline Chiefs wide receiver Rashee Rice for over half the season. And while a September 30th hearing date has been set, it's still possible the settlement could be reached before the season. Damn. So we'll see how much he gets charged with there. Do we go with some Thielen here? Let's go Thielen there. Get another receiver. Early week production to plug and play for the Ayuk stuff. Hopefully get Johnny or Otten on the way back. If not, can always rip Bannon. Alright, I don't know what to do here now. I'm up in the air. Do we do 3-4-8-3 or do we just rip one more running back? Johnny might make it to us, so more than happy to plug Johnny in here. Plug Johnny. So tight end room: Jake Ferguson, Zach Ertz, Johnny Smith. Not that mad about it. Hit bring back to the Cleveland stuff. Ferguson and Ertz, so they bring back. We got CMC and Ayuk with. Actually, we have no Chicago players. And then we have the Buffalo bring back with Hurts, Cook, and why am I blanking? Oh, that's it. Because we got sniped on Goddard. Well, I mean, what can we do here? I still like Darius Slayton. Don't have a ton of Slayton. Still like D-Hop. All right, Harold Phantom does go 197. 197. Interesting. Okay, what do I want to do here? Okay, we're definitely gonna get one more receiver. Just go Slayton. Do we go one more running back? I mean, there's no quarterbacks really in play. Yeah, I mean, we could always go Dart or Russ, but what are our running back options? Sean Tucker. Could go Sean Tucker. Gives us some Miami play. Keep forgetting Elijah Mitchell is in Kansas City. How old is Elijah Mitchell? Is a good question. All right, so we end with a 2-5-8-3. Hurts, Tua, CMC, Henry, Cook, Dobbins, Sean Tucker, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, Jaden Reed, Jaden Higgins, Ayuk, Christian Kirk, Adam Thielen, Darius Slayton, Jake Ferguson, Zach Ertz, and Jonnu Smith. Let's go ahead and rip a puppy. Go ahead and rip a puppy 3. Prizes, I think like $1 million in prize. I don't even know. So 100K to first, which isn't that great. I was hoping they'd have a 200K puppy like last year. Has yet to be dropped if they plan on that. Ooh, we get the 2 spot. So we get the 2. Now it's like, who do we want to take? Alrighty. I guess Bijan. Don't have a ton of Bijan since he's been sneaking to the 2. Yeah, gonna auto see or Jamar. Like, jeez. Don't mind a little bit of Bijan. After this too, I might do one quick. No, I was gonna do a 14-man mock draft, but I have a 14-man draft coming up next weekend on Sunday. 10th pick, looking like I can get Devon Achane, hopefully. If that's the case, that's 100% who I'll be taking at 10. And on the way back, sometimes I mean, it's giving me like Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor. So I'm pretty sure I want to take, last year I went double RB, but I was at 14. So I went double RB with like Pacheco and Kyron. Man, it's just the running backs are so limited. I've been dabbling with like Jacobs, Achane, Ravion, Jacobs, Achane, James Conner, Jacobs, Achane. Even like Brees was following me on some things. Like, would love to have that triple starter running back. All right, so nothing too crazy besides Nico at 5. So yes, something crazy. Gibbs falls to 7. Gibbs has been going at like 4. Gibbs falls to 7. Bearman gets a great gift. Gonna get a sick pairing. Vlad and Achan. So some value is going to drop down the board. Unfortunately, we're not going to be in a position to scoop it up unless we get super lucky. Neighbors BTJ always seems like a very clean start. Puka Adams together. Adams off of 15. I've seen that combination at 10 and 34 for Adams, so get your guys, I guess, but not the best play there. London Almond Raw is a clean start in my opinion. Recently did a Dynasty startup. Still going actually, but got BTJ, Drake London, and Tet all on the same team. And Brees Hall is my RB1 and Chuba as well. With the super flex, so Jaden Daniels, my QB1. So that team's pretty sick. I like that team. We're about to be on the clock. Not a ton of falling value, but let's pair Bijan and Bucky. Probably goes T here if I had to guess. He goes Lamar, so we'll go. Yeah, we'll go T. Tyreek falls to 27. Lamb, Taylor, Tyreek. Pretty cool team. So unless he takes Burrow at 49, or unless somebody keeps the integrity of the contest, we would be in line to get Burrow at 72. The other day I went Hurts at, I think I went Hurts at like 46. And then I thought, or no, maybe it was 45. I think I was in the 4 hole. I got Hurts here. Unstacked too, by the way. I was hoping I could get Devontae back. It didn't happen. But what happened was I had T. Higgins as well. Came back around. I thought the Chase team took Joe Burrow. No. So I got Joe Burrow at 76 with Jalen Hurts at 45, I think. So, I mean, I don't know. I couldn't leave the Burrow value there. We could actually go see that team. I want to say that was in the Puppy 3. Yeah, right here. 2583 build. We have a 2673 and a 2763. This one was scuffed. I did it in the car in the mountains of California on the way to Lake Tahoe. And I lost connection and auto drafted 2 running backs. This was a Saquon Bucky team with T. See, let's look at that team again. Saquon Bucky with T. And Devontae. So I did get the Devontae stack. I wasn't even paying attention. Man, this draft's going so slow. Anything unique here? Anything crazy happening? These won't be as crazy as the dollar drafts. The dollar drafts are nuts. We'll definitely skew some ADP ranks for sure. Daniels off at 37. H.M. McConkey, Kittle, Daniels. Brees off at 40, I think is so insane. Like I think Brees has an insane ceiling as he should 2 years ago. He's an insane talent. His RAS is off the charts. It's a 9.97. He's a freak. Can catch the football, can run the football. So I'm not really sure why people think of Braylon Allen. Like, I get Braylon Allen was really young last year and could improve this year, but to think that Isaiah Davis and Braylon Allen should steal work from Breece Hall would be a horrible thing to do, in my opinion, as a coach. Unless just Breece Hall doesn't want to be there. Like, there's a whole nother story. And he could get traded, but I don't know. I don't know how people look at Breece Hall and say that he's not as good as or better than the other guys in the building, just based on his build and his speed and everything, just athleticism wise, and the production he's had in his career so far. And honestly, I just think I'm chalking it up to people playing it as like just looking for the next best thing when it's really not there. Let's go JMO. Bad news for Rashee Rice right now too, so give me some Calvin Ridley as well. 0230 build, Bijan, Bucky, T, Jameson, Ridley. Feels fun. Feels heck of fun. Well, while we're waiting, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications to know we go live. All that good stuff. Please, if you want to draft an underdog, link in the description below. Code TEMPTATION, how it's spelled on the screen. TEMPTATIIUN. I forgot that there's football on right now. But there are games on. Let's just see what's going on. The Chiefs game and the Seahawks start at 10. Falcons-Titans games at half. We have, I think I just saw an Easton Stick, pick 6. Nothing really of note for Atlanta there. Cam Ward, 2 for 7, 42 yards. He's not even in the game anymore. Alec Manor. 247. Sorry, I was like thinking of his name in my head. Gunnar Helm, 448 and a tutty. Pollard off at 62. Pacheco off at 61. Swift off at 63. Okay, running backs just chugging off the board. This guy gets Rashee Rice at pick 60. Tough one there. It's like, I don't. When do you continue to buy the falling knife? I mean, it was reported he was cleared to travel. So let's see. You do have a 68, a little faller. What do we want? What do we want? Sure, we'll take Burrow. We'll take Burrow, and then do we continue to pack our Jennings bags? What do we do here? Grab some Addison actually to go with Jameson. Kind of right on ADP, but that's okay. Just to mix it up a little bit. I feel like I don't take Addison a ton. Which, I mean, he's going to miss the first 3 weeks, but it's all good. But yeah, in this range, I still just prefer Matt Golden. Jennings at 75 is such a cop for me, in my opinion. Like, Matt Golden should be like, what's his ADP now? 72. Jaden Reed off at ADP. So we go like double elite tight end to start. Or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna anchor RB or something. See if we're gonna be on the board here soon. All right, not even close, man. This draft is taking forever. Unless I'm just losing the chat, which I could be. He's going with the just ultra stack Rice, Pacheco, Mahomes, Kelsey, but I feel like he nixed his Rashee Rice value with his Pacheco. I mean, I guess it's only like a 10 ADP or 10 round reach, but pretty light a receiver. Dude went double QB and tight end in 8 rounds, so not gonna bode well for him when Rashee Rice isn't playing. Now we have Josh Downs falling from his hamstring news, right? Joe Mixon continuously falling. Chris Godwin uncertain. I'm taking a ton of Godwin, but maybe it's time. Or maybe we take Kyler in lieu of... No, let's go Godwin. I think we just grab Chris Godwin. We have 2 receivers missing time, but that's okay. Oh, Kyler does go. Damn. How do you take Kyler? All right. Well, in that case, then we're gonna go Coop. Go Tyler Warren. I don't have a ton of Tyler Warren. Let's actually look at that. How much cup do I have? 9% cup. 9% Tyler Warren. I don't have a ton of Godwin this year. What was I? Not a ton of Ridley, damn. Well, Bucky, 9% Bucky, Bijan, we have 5% Bijan. Burrow, not a ton of Burrow. Wish I got Kyler. I don't have a ton of Kyler. That was kind of my bring back there for that game. Hindsight, just go for it, I guess. We also had a draft there. Oh, Addison, don't have a ton of Addison. Not a ton of JMO. So definitely a unique team for how I pick and draft teams, but so far 1-2-5-1 build should just be a standard 3-5-7-3 here. I guess he gets the Kyler bring back with Jamar. I wasn't even thinking. That's on me, to be honest. But I do like the Godwin dip. We're just gonna need receivers to be able to fill until they're back, which I mean we have Ridley, Jameson, and T. Cannot go Ayuk because there's too many receivers down. I don't really like Cam Scatterboo, but I don't really know what to go here. I'd go Ramondre, to be honest. Injury. Never mind, Ramondre goes. Damn, he's injured? Can't believe Tucker Craft went right before me. It's kind of sad there. We do need running backs. Well, we're gonna go Kincaid. Could have went Tank there. I think we'll still try to get Cam Ward later. Well, on the way back, I guess. If he falls, Cam Ward's been going. We should be able to get Cam. Damn, still taking forever. Tank still on the board. Milling off at 135 is diabolical. Goes to the Baker team. Probably could have waited. It's alright. This is the same guy that I think was just the get your guys kind of dude, right? Oh yeah, the Devontae dude. Alright, alright, alright. Cam Ward goes to who, bruh? Your first quarterback? You're such a bot, dog. Bearman. I take everything I said about Bearman back. Bitch. Fuck you, Bearman. You fucking bum. Fucking bum ass bitch. Let's just double down the Jacksonville running backs. One of them's got a hit. Go Bigsby tootin'. Get the Bigsby fall by like 16 round or 16 picks. Pair him with Tootin'. Bug it. We get sniped at quarterback. What else is there to do? I don't even know what bringbacks we have now. We could risk it on Matt Stafford. Maybe we do that. Little Matt Stafford risky John with like Tutu or Whittington late. I wouldn't mind that. Maybe like a Ray McLeod here too. I think that actually might be the play. Is what we're gonna do is grab some Ray. I think this could be the play if we need another quarterback. If Stafford makes it, we definitely need another quarterback. I do think taking Stafford's risky business. Risky business. And we could probably, let's see where we're at. Probably 167, 90. Yeah, I'm not too sure what we do actually. I don't mind Najee at this price either. I think we go Najee and then Again, I think Najee at 167 is completely fine. But now, do I run it on Stafford? You know what? I'll run it. I'll risk it for the biscuit. And then we can run some Ray Ray. We can run 2-2 or Whittington. We'll play risky. Ertz finally off the board. Dude, this draft is taking forever. Mason Taylor off. Taj Brooks goes all the way at 183. Woody Marks, Keaton Mitchell, Taj Brooks. Dude, Money Moss is out here mobbing for his guys. He doesn't want to miss. 2671 is tight ends Evan Ingram. Yeah, see how he finishes that one out. We also need a tight end, but I think we have room to live. Maybe not. I mean, we're getting cooked here, tight end. Could always rip some Gesicki. Yeah, I mean, we can wait on. I think we go Ray Ray. Actually, no. Let's go Gesicki now. Grab some Ray Ray. Then we'll grab one of 2-2 and Whittington. What about 3-5-7-3? Albeit our running backs are two Jacksonville running backs. So if I didn't go Godwin and Addison, two of which are gonna miss first couple games, I would. I mean, I could go Corum, but I mean, at this rate, we're just yeah. I think 2-2 or Whittington. It's better. Although, again, I mean, Tutu is running in the threes. Allen and Jordan Whittington are competing for the number 3 wide receiver job. Both can entail large snap counts in 3 wide receivers. Heavy offenses. Well, I took Ray because I need early production, especially with the Darnell Mooney thing, with Godwin potentially missing 4 games, Addison missing the first 3 games. But, I mean, what should we do? Do we go one more running back and do 3-6-6-3? Because Whittington, well, I mean, we're taking a gamble on who's going to be the 3rd wide receiver there. We could go Michael Wilson. We need someone that's going to be running the routes, like the biggest thing here. I mean, Tesla should be running them through wide receiver sets. I think with Stafford, though, we definitely go with one of these guys. Just kind of box ourselves in. I mean, Quorum's still an option. Fudge. What do we do? Sent it. Good Jordan Whittington. 3-5-7-3, Burrow, McCarthy, Stafford, Bijan, Bucky, Bigsby, Tootin, Najee, Higgins, Williams, James Williams, Calvin Ridley, Jordan Addison, Chris Godwin, Ray McLeod, Jordan Whittington, Tyler Warren, Dalton Kincaid, Mike Gesicki. So that's the team. I mean, decent. Didn't go exactly the way I wanted, but I'm happy with the 2 drafts we had. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. The 2 drafts, 2 completely different builds with that too. So that was fun. Make sure you guys are keeping up to date on the news and everything, whether that's on X or Underdog newsfeed, whatever it may be, or even here whenever we go live. Obviously, we're not going to be on here like for breaking news, but making sure you're staying up to date to the news so you can make sure you're drafting right, whether it's on Underdog or your home leagues. Always best to know what's going on, because a lot of suspensions and stuff coming up, a lot of guys that are getting hurt through camp in the preseason per usual, and then obviously the guys that are already hurt that are up in the air to be on the pup to start the season. So a lot of good players that are dealing with things, so make sure you know where to rank them, where to draft them. If you have any questions, drop a comment. We'll answer if we can, whenever we can. We try to answer everything, especially football related questions.